What if the headlines don't tell you the full story about the real estate market in Santa Barbara? If you're wondering whether now is the right time to buy, sell, or invest, the numbers might surprise you. Let's break down the trends in Montecito, Hope Ranch, and Santa Barbara for the month of May. Starting with Montecito, the average sales price sits at $5.67 million, which is an 18% drop. But before you panic, let's put that in context. The median list price actually rose 3% to $7.9 million, meaning high-end properties are still commanding strong asking prices. Buyers are just negotiating more strategically. The sales to list price ratio held firm at 97.3%, showing that while sellers are adjusting homes, they are still seen close to asking. And here's where it gets exciting. We saw a 25% increase in the number of homes sold. 20 properties closed in this last period, and 23 new listings have already hit the market, offering more selection than we've seen in months. With supply of inventory at 4.6 months in Montecito, but note that number is skewed a bit as the high percentage of inventory is above the $10 million price point. Next up, Hope Ranch. This area saw a huge surge in values, with the average sales price jumping 33% to $8.46 million. However, we did see the median list price soften by 3%, now sitting at $11.9 million. The sales to list ratio is up 3% to 96.8%, and even though we saw a smaller sample with only 4 homes sold, that's still a 33% increase in volume compared to previous periods. We currently have 7 new listings. The month's supply of inventory is 5.5, slightly higher than Montecito, showing some breathing room for buyers, but this market still heavily favors premium lifestyle-focused properties. And finally, let's zoom out to look at the Santa Barbara market. The average sales price dropped 15% to $3.33 million, while the median list price dipped 4% to $3.55 million. Still, homes are selling at an impressive 98.5% of list price, indicating strength and confidence among both sides of the transaction. 71 homes sold, that's a 42% jump in sales volume. And looking ahead, we already have 30 new listings, keeping this market vibrant, with months of inventory at 2.87%. Santa Barbara is leaning more towards a seller's market, especially in the well-priced, move-in ready homes with desirable locations. So what does all this mean for you? If you're a seller in Montecito or Hope Ranch, this is a moment to be both strategic and opportunistic. The right pricing and presentation are key. For buyers, more inventory in May means more opportunity to negotiate smartly, especially in the higher end brackets. And remember, these numbers tell a story, but not your story. If you're thinking of making a move or just curious about your home's value, let's talk. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for next month's market update. Until then, enjoy this May gray.